this voice, this safe space that we could create, people could be able to open up and be able to start healing.
You think it's a safe space? Because I keep hearing, you know, we say, but why doesn't she say something? Why doesn't she talk? And the first thing the experts tell you is, we found out that the women just don't talk about it. We've had incidents with highly educated women, and the first thing you say, but she educated, man, she should know better. But
That's the
for
thing.
some reason, they still protect their abuser.
Okay, so that's a good question. So a lot of times when we are abused, we don't come forward. There's many things. Like a child, I was scared. I didn't know this is something that is new to me. And a lot of times we say that why they go back. See, the only person that is feeling is the person in the situation. So when somebody comes to us, there's supposed to be no judgment. They're supposed to be, be sensitive.
Right, yeah.
Because they're the one feeling. God created all of us different. We're equal as humans, but we're different. So if me and you go through the same thing, we might respond different. And so they go back for a lot of reasons. I talk to many people, financial stability. They don't want to ruin their family as kids. There's a lot of things. Sometimes they're just scared. It's just that they don't want people to, they don't know if people is going to believe them. And a lot of people that get raped by people that are in the system or above them, they feel like nobody's going to believe me over him. And why would I want to go through that in court and the shame and being raped all over again?
So what's your plan? Making the book available so hopefully women will read it, and your message that does conclude with something like that, you can get help.
Yes.
That type of thing, you can get support if you really look for it.
Yes.
Where are you going to do a book launching or something?
Yes, so I'm having a conference, a women conference tomorrow at Ladeville Sinai. It's a women's conference, it's empowering. We're gonna, just have a great time talking about self-care and also about abused. And we're gonna give away like some, in between we're gonna eat and give away some prizes and stuff. It's starting at 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock. And I really wanted to make a curriculum also for the schools. I'm working on that right now. But I don't, and if you're looking and you could help or anything, please reach out to me at 665-3669 or my email at Dorin Collins. You could reach out. You could go on DorinCollins.com. I'm not sure. You guys, I think, Google DorinCollins.com. Email me. My information is there, and that's DorinCollins, and that's my website. You could email me if you're interested. I really am interested in bringing my curriculum here first to my country to be able to, in the schools or even professionals can use it.
You said the number is 665-3669.
3669.
69.
Yes.
Okay,
665-3669.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And because CPR was the thing that actually my friend did on me, and we had just learned it a week before I was attacked. I'm also an instructor, so I'd like to teach CPR. It's very important that we all learn it because you never know when you're going to save a life.
Earlier I mentioned that and I know that when abuse is occurring, there are persons in the community that know something is wrong. You encourage them to say something?
I would.
The first thing you would do is, I don't want to get into their business. I don't want to get in their business or cause a problem I'm not sure of. What advice would you give these people?
It has to be them that come forward first. You can't force anyone. The victim, if it's a child, it's going to be hard because you just don't go to the child. You have to go to the parents. If they're over a certain age, then yes. But I would say that it's hard, and that's why I'm here. I'm telling you, I know that it's not easy because I was there.
No.
It's not easy at all, and it's a lot that you have to think about before you even get out there because I was thinking, where am I going to run to? Who's going to take me in? Is it going to be worse than where I'm at right now? And so everybody's situation is different. But I do want to be able to have something down here where people could come, they could call in, even on Zoom if they want to, and the people that don't have the necessity, talk to someone that has a phone that could reach that, and get that help, because it's something that you're going to have to practice and put effort into to be able to get out of that mindset. It's nothing that you're going to forget, because I still remember everything that happened to me. But it's going to take your voice. You're going to take up here. You got to change that mindset, and that's what I want to provide places in the future. I want to be able
provide
to
a support
build
system
right.
that somebody can see. It is tricky. I mean, it is, if you think your neighbor's daughter is being abused, it's kind of hard to go to the mom and say, I think something is wrong.
Right.
She'll probably get very upset with you for bringing that
So
up.
there's a way to approach it, and that's I want to give classes on communication and all that stuff, because it's the way you approach.
So mention again where you're going to be tomorrow.
At Sinai in Ladyville,
Okay.
Sinai.
Okay.
Yes, at 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
2 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Yes.
All right. Dorin, thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you guys so
telling
much.
us your story.
Yes.
That was brave as it is,
God bless you
to bring
guys.
that up. And that brings us to the end of our show this morning.
That brings us to the end of our show, and it's Friday, so I guess we want to...
Well, I know you're a party girl. Remember, COVID is still out there. You need to protect yourself.
Right.
And be kind to somebody today. Belize and beyond.
Thanks for choosing love.
Bye-bye.